Hello guys, welcome to a testing session here, which is going to be the preseason show here at Arkansas Speedbowl. Today here, we are basically going to do the main street analysis and predictions here, and I also have somebody in the booth with me.
Hello, one and all. I am Rocket Knight, like the true star of the show here.
That's bullshit because
I'm kidding. I'm Rocket. I'm back in the booth.
Back in the Preseason Gen Series booth here. So far, we got 46 different drivers here, which we're gonna talk about, which is the second biggest field. The largest was from last season, 49, but now we had some split car differentials being down, but that's okay though because we still got a lot of bit of fun to do, especially with different personalities showing up though, which we're gonna get to.
We still got 42 cars. We will be getting to them here shortly.
Yep. And we are gonna start from the team with the most points the different teams, and we're gonna work our way down to the team that has never appeared as a team 4 times. So yep, that's gonna be the way to go. So anyway, let's get this shit started. Anyway, the first team we're gonna take a look at is your team champion of Maverick GP. So let's just gonna take a look here. So far, we're gonna take a look at the 16 car. This is a split car at Matt Duncan and Foxy Duncan. Here
Maverick
he
GP, yeah, they were known as Team Thunder last year. They got a rebranding this year. Maverick means irregular, and irregular is certainly a way to describe this team's operations. But hey, unorthodox it works, and they've certainly gone all out with their signings this year, as you can see right here. The first driver we're looking at here today.
Yeah, Matt Duncan. For some apparent reason, Matt Duncan is going to be in the Sim Series as a spec car driver. Not bad for signing. Well, not bad though. I guess not bad of an A signing, I guess. But the thing is though, he needs to get used to this car, which he's doing right now. Second best. What the hell? That's interesting.
Like Matt, he's not raced here for a year. He's coming off of a pretty strong sophomore season in the Elite Series, and he's going this team, they needed someone to split this 16 car. Like they needed a split driver, so Matt came in. He's helping out the team.
As for Foxy Duncan,
this is gonna be a 1-year deal. As
for Foxy Duncan, he's basically in the garage right now, just chilling by. Oh my God. Let's have it, please. Foxy Duncan though, he come off he actually bounced back from his freshman season to finish in 11 points. But again though, he is going to split. He is going to split the road with Matt here, and he's probably going to be the support guy for Maverick GP. So I think I got nothing much for Foxy left to do. Yep.
And move on to the next guy right there.
It's Salsa Teza, the runner-up. Salsa Teza. Well, he's back on track after that heartbreaking defeat at Indianapolis. But so far though, he looks pretty poised right now. He seems to be pretty okay right now. Top 10 in the charts at road course. That's pretty interesting. But he does love those ovals though.
Yeah, Indy still burns in Cyrus's mind. He's out here to drive of rage and out to redeem himself. Laterza's turning 32 this year, so I'm getting a little bit older. Of course, Cyrus Laterza, been a veteran of the stock car scene since 2003, 2004. He like mechanical work, management. That certainly has been his passion. He has been running. He started up a late model team last year, and he'll be running that again. He'll be running that again this year. Basically, a junior team for Maverick. But yeah, Cyrus Laterza, he is here once again. Try and get himself that Slim Jim Series championship.
Last season, he of course, he finished runners up, but he also got a win and also had 2 DNFs. That is the least in his career in the Sim Gym series, which is absolutely shocking because once a 17 gets into a wreck point situation, then it's going to be tough to come back though. But again though, I have no idea what's going to happen this season because oh lord, there's a lot of drivers who's actually going for the championship, and as for the next guy we're actually going to go for, it's DJ Curtis. Hello, he is now driving full-time right now in the same car that he drove for last year. If he actually would have ran the full schedule that he would have ran last season, then he would have beat Sean Angel and his teammate Salsa Terza. Oh, hello. Well, I guess go down pit lane, aren't you? Okay, you spoiled the damn party. But anyway, yeah, DJ Curtis is looking strong as ever right now as any driver. So I will predict that Curtis looks very motivated.
Curtis is probably one of the favorites to win the championship this year. I mean, Insomniac Elite Series champ from a couple of years ago. He had a kind of messy Elite season last year, working with a new team. Slum Jim's definitely a big bright spot for him last year, and he's gonna try and win them a championship. His relations with this team have certainly been very nice.
A little bit of a technical glitch, typical in the Sim Gym series. This is Will Lewis. William Duncan convinces Will Lewis to come out of retirement and basically signs him that nice little 1-year deal. That's an A+ signing right there because Will Lewis is basically an impact right off the damn get-go. He finished in I think Will Lewis finished in fourth in the points with 2 wins under his belt, but however the bad luck is going to still plague Will Lewis's career, but however he can also break the 99 curse for Maverick GP, which has been the curse since the beginning of the series. So high expectations for Lewis right now, as he is also another championship favorite right now.
Yep. Maverick really wanted to make a charge for the championship. They've got a dev program in the works right now, but they wanted to make a charge. They wanted to put someone in this 99 car that would be able to fight with the best of them. And well, Duncan heard Lewis was planning to retire, and he knew just the guy. He knew just the thing to do to convince him to get on board. I mean, Duncan's been a part of the racing world for a very long time. He definitely knows how to convince people.
Yep.
He's got a lot of talking power.
Yep. Right now though, Lewis though, he can still tie Kevin now as the winner's driver, so we can still have to keep it on the radar. But other than that though, that is Maverick GP in a nutshell. Next team we're going to talk to about is S3 Motorsports. S3 Motorsports, they pretty okay team, but the guys can see problems sometimes, which is going to be the first driver we're going to talk about. This is Devin Young, who, okay, in testing, he looks very sluggish right now, but yeah, so yeah, Devin Young, he finished in the top 10 in points with a win at Darlington, but yeah, I thought that Devin Young was going to be a threat to the championship at the latter part of the season, but goodness gracious, he just got into some technical road courses, and that just bumped him off the damn radar quickly.
Yeah, Dylan Young, I feel like he's kind of starting to settle down a little bit. Last year, he retired from full-time competition in the Elite Series. So he's only running Slim Jims this year, and also focusing on running Young Motorsports in the late model tour for his brother Sam. I mean, this is the only series he's driving in.
Yep. Right now though, Dylan Young may have a consistent year, but I don't think that it's going to be like an overwhelming year. So I still think that he can challenge for wins, but maybe not for the championship. And the next driver we're going to talk about is Henry Sanford. Yep, Henry Sanford. He had a bit of a rough rookie, to be fair. He actually missed the 1 in 70 show, which is
Henry Sanford, one of the one of the major disappointments of last year. High things were expected out of him. He was expected to, yeah, high expectations. More high. People have made high expectations for Sanford. He did not deliver on them. His first ever full-time campaign in a high-level stock car series, and he did not deliver.
Yeah, he does have some bright moments every now and then, but probably is though his development may have stalled in the high tier series. So I just don't know if it's going to be enough for Sanford to develop anymore. He might just stalled.
Yeah, the thing is, Henry's actually been racing on and off in the ICC division since like 2014. He hasn't. Yes, he's only started racing full time, but he has been around for a while, and one has to wonder if he maybe took too long to hop into a full time seat. This is gonna be a make it or break it year for him.
Yep. And the next driver, who is basically kind of a bit of a hot seat driver right now, is Jacob Baskinger. Oh my God, Baskinger, I'm so done with you! Seriously, this guy could be a damn championship leader. And he just can, he had an okay first half, but the second half, he just dropped the ball horrifically. I just don't know. This is not going to be a tough schedule. This is going to be a tough schedule right now. He could still run well in the top 20, but I don't know if he's going to push enough to go for wins.
Yeah, Baskinger kind of. I don't know. I don't know if he's really been able to achieve his full potential, in his career, because I mean, last year was just a bad sign really.
Yeah, it's just a bad sign of rain to come, but I don't know, Sanford is going to get Baskinger one more shot, it looks like. So basically kind of like Sanford, but a bit more serious. This is kind of one of those make it or break it years.
Yeah, pretty sure this is gonna be contract year for Baskinger.
Yep. But the next, speaking of the contract, they actually got a new guy here, Joe Richards.
Well, new lady.
New lady. This is Joe Richards. She is the 1-70 champion. That is now the 1-80. Yeah, don't at me here. Joe Richards. Yeah, Joe Richards. 5th in the points. That is basically the best of the rest. Basically, yeah, now she got an opportunity in a top tier equipment now, but right now she's pretty sluggish right now, which looks like I don't know if S3 might be having a problem with the car right now, so I'm a bit worried about that. But she can still
taking it easy.
Yeah, but she does have potential to push the car though, especially on the road courses.
Jill. It was a return to form last year. Return her championship-winning form from the RCA Monster Energy Cup Series back in 2010, and it's also returned to her championship-winning number from 2010, number 88. So a very interesting a very interesting team up there between her and S3 Motorsports. This is going to be her biggest opportunity, and probably her last big opportunity, because Jill Richards, she turns 36 this year. She's been around. She's been in this scene for a long time. She's getting a bit old. She wants to show everyone that despite her age, she can still compete for wins and maybe even a championship.
Yep. So I know though, Joe Richards, she's basically gonna lead the S3 chain immediately, because it seems like Devin Young's not gonna do that. Sanford's just stalled. Baskinger's being fucking Baskinger. So yeah, immediately, it seems like Richards does not mind the pressure.
I mean, like I said, 2010 Cup Series champion. She thrives under pressure.
Yep. Okay. Next team, to talk about. It's Hamilton Autosports. Oh boy, they're next. And first guy I'm ready to talk about is Carl Collins. There he is.
Oh boy, Carl Collins. Coming off a breakout year in the Elite Series.
Yep. Carl Collins, he did not win in Slim Jim, but he finished in the top 10. Which is barely in the top 10 though, which is kind of a bit undermining, because he also got a face against Cavanaugh and Sean Angel, which is pretty tough to begin with anyway. So yeah, Carl Collins though, he looks pretty poised to go for the championship right now. The entire team is actually going for the damn championship. This is basically how good this team is.
I mean, that's Hamilton All Sports for you. It's not really a huge shock. But these guys, they know how to set up cars, and they know how to pick drivers and just make them feel welcome. They've had a very strong program over the years, and it's really has been paying off lately. The past couple of years or so.
Yep. And Carl Collins looks even faster right now because he looks very motivated from IES. Oh, excuse me. Next driver you're going to talk about is your winningest driver in series history of Alan Cavallaro. Oh wow, that's a train and a half. Oh, okay, sure, whatever. Alan Cavallaro, he is the winningest driver in 7 Jump Series history with 8 wins, but that cup does not really matter because he has no championship under his belt. And for the first half of the season, for the first 18 races of the season, he was pretty bad, including 1 win. But after that, he finally got 2 wins in the last 6 races. So yeah, imagine him at the beginning of the damn season. He would have been a figure champion.
Cavallaro needs consistency. There's no mincing words about that. He's disgustingly inconsistent.
Yeah, and so far in testing, Cavallaro looks very poised right now to be the championship favorite right now. But however, his odds are pretty bad right now. Well, not really bad, but his odds are no better than Sean Angel. He has the highest odds out of anyone to win the title right now. Back-to-back title, to be fair. So yeah, this is Sean Angel. He won the championship last season with 1 win. 1 win does matter, but however, consistency also does matter. So yeah, Sean Angel, he looks pretty okay right now. He is in his little bubble of appearing in the top 5 and the top 10s, but he just does not win too much on ovals. But once put on the road course, it's going to be much difficult for drivers to catch up with.
Sean Angel definitely he's the team owner, a real team leader. He's a real team leader. I said earlier, he's really built this incredible program where young drivers have really can prosper. It's not a massive program, but it's a very well managed one. And Angel is gonna try and pick. And Angel, they just had massive success last year, and they're just here to build on it.
Yep. So basically at this point right now, excluding if you're going to exclude S3, since I kind of feel they're gonna struggle, it's basically going to be Hamilton versus Maverick, since holy crap, that is going to be a juggernaut of a season to watch.
Yeah. Here's the hoping Cavallaro doesn't blow up on the final corner of a race.
Oh god, that was fucking hilarious though.
I'm sure that was a race he would like to forget.
Anyway, that's it for Hamilton All Sports. Next team we're gonna do, it is RJ Manson, and you got Henry Williams right now. Henry Williams, he drove for Pontiac in a split car. He basically got a full-time ride right now with RJ Manson. He looks pretty good right now. Well, of course, it's not his best type of track he likes to run, but he does not mind the ovals as well, which the team is pretty good at.
I mean, Henry Williams, he's a short track guy generally, but yeah, when you catch the attention of an industry veteran like RJ Manson, you know you've done something right, and that's exactly what Williams did last year, punching far above his weight in the number 4 car, and now he's got a huge opportunity. He's actually stepping into the seat that RJ Manson filled last year, but of course Manson finally decided to hang up the helmet for good. He's not doing any racing in any division this year. He's stepped back and is just running the team.
Yep. As for the rest of the team, this whole team is fucking gutted. Like no shit. Everybody basically left.
They wanted to rebuild.
Yeah.
They released Cooper mid-season. They did not renew Luke. They didn't renew Luke Trigger. They didn't renew Tsunamachi, and then Van Lanven left.
And Manson, of course, retired. And so I know Manson got some other got some other options. They also got Chris Valentine, who is your fastest car right now in practice.
Welcome back to the Slim Jim series, Chris. Valentine, he drove for Maverick in season 2. He was probably not ready. He was likely not ready for a ride at that level yet at the time.
Yep. He also got a win in the Sim Jim series at Talladega from season 2. Oh my god, like that finish though. No one can explain that finish at all.
It's definitely an infamous finish, but don't forget, that's Talladega. You can't necessarily say that's 100. You can't necessarily. It's hard to say whether or not someone earns a win at a super speed like that because there's a lot of luck that goes into those types of tracks. But hey, I'm not saying it's a complete crapshoot. But Valentine, he's been running the junior series for a couple of years. Like he's been building. He's been having some fantastic results. He was a title contender in the junior series last year. So, picked up multiple wins. And he finished in the top 5 in the points. I think he finished third. in the championship. If it was third or fourth, he got a top 5 points finish and 3 wins. He was on fire last year. Now, under the guide of RJ Manson, he has returned to the series.
Oh my gosh! Right. As you just watched right now, Valentine just pulled a very great move on DJ Curtis. So, oh yeah, he looks pretty poised right now to get himself another win here. That's not a Talladega, and without getting destroyed by Binky, because that's kind of basically what happened at Talladega before. Oh my lord! So yeah, Valentine, welcome back to the Sim Jam series. And next driver we're gonna talk about is
we're talking about junior drivers. Well, how about this? Your junior series champion from 2017, moving up. Manson has promoted him. They're starting him on that path. They're starting him on the path to a potential elites ride someday. Christopher Bryant takes to the track in the 15 this year.
Right now the Bryant playing the road course very sketchy. I can kind of tell already, but once put on the oval, it's something to be a force to be reckoned with, because Bryant, that's basically, oh wow, that's close. That's one of the reasons why. Oh god, that's very sketchy there for a moment. Oh god, the Tesla was trying to pass him in the grass for a moment. Christopher Bryant, though, junior series champion, right now, though he is not the best of drivers on the road courses, but on ovals he's pretty dang good right now. So I think that Bryant could be the guy to win a race as a rookie, but as well as actually winning Rookie of the Year outright.
Yeah, Bryant definitely the favorite to win Rookie of the Year. He's got so much talent. Bryant, the Wyoming native, he's got so much talent, and I believe he's truly a star in the making, and he's out here going to try and prove that to everyone.
Yep. And that's kind of basically it for RJ Manson Racing. They got a lot younger, but however, they got a promising lineup right now. As the next team we're gonna take a look at is oh no, 5th in points. That is Porsche. Oh my lord, that's a mouthful to talk about.
That's a lot of controversy with this team over the off season.
Yep. This is Jeff A. Fenguy here. He finished 10th in the points with a win. Fenguy pretty good at the road courses and basically jump everywhere else. He is actually one of the fastest guys in testing, and he actually had one of the best odds to win the championship. Despite all of that, the controversy is absolutely intense right now.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is Fenguy and the Porsche team aren't really in harmony. There is so much potential here. If they communicate, work together well, they could win the championship easily. He's one Fenguy, Michigan, the Michigan native. He's one of my picks to win the championship, but they need to find that harmony.
And they need to find that harmony because I think that Porsche may fix some of that reliability issues that they had. But the next driver we're going to take a look at is the Swiss of Raphael van Lantveen here.
Yeah, well, we were talking about RJ Manson. I said Vlofin left the team. This is where he went to.
Yep, Porsche Developments. Yep, the Swiss here is going to join the German team here. He's looking pretty good right now, and this is a good fit for this is a good fit right now. Oh wow! That was very slow by Constantine. Jesus.
Yeah, some of our TV crew, like, they were able, we were able to chat with Van Lonfen. He's very motivated. I have not seen Van Lonfen this motivated since his maiden win, like back in 2016 at Darlington.
I know. Yeah. He is also the favorite to win the not 170 to 180. He had actually led the most laps in the past 2 races, over 250. But problem is, though, he cannot get that win.
Yeah, it's that he's got such a huge opportunity to do that, but it's been eluding him. This could be his year.
This could be the year, especially at Fontana, because he actually did pretty good at Michigan. So
with his extra motivation, he does not want to be a bridesmaid. He's not want to be a bridesmaid again.
Yep, and the next team we're gonna go to talk about is Ryder Smith. God damn it, Ryder Smith! Seriously, you basically cost people so much money in betting, and you got a 4-position lead for rookie of the year and lost to Grant Marshall by 6 positions. So GG.
There's a lot of fantasy salt, and also a lot of people who didn't. A lot of the newer motorsport fans probably wondering just who the hell is Greg Marshall and why did he beat Ryder Smith? But yeah, that's Smith. That's Smith right here.
Yeah, Smith, he actually got a great first half with a win in Austin, but the second half, he's just not clicking. He basically just repeated what he did in IES 2 years ago.
Yeah. It seems to be a thing for him when he's trying to learn. He comes out of the gate strong, but when everything else comes in, and they have to learn to stay consistent, he starts struggling.
Oops. Yep. And right now, though, Ryder Smith, despite all of that, he's actually very poised to win the champ. Oh God, that's dangerous. He looks very poised to win the championship, and he's actually one of the favorites to win the championship as well. So, oh boy,
one of the favorites in elites last year, and yeah, and I mean, this is a man you do not want to get out. Do not want to let the get out in the lead. You not want him to get out in the lead, ever.
Yeah,
because something I've learned, like the X&D car guy here, you do not want him to get out in the lead. He is a master at controlling races. I don't think I've seen an open wheel guy adapt to stock cars as well, as quickly and as well as Ryder Smith.
Yeah. The only things that are going to stop him is going to be a top position and himself, because especially the ladder, because if he actually fixes the ladder, which is basically his consistent racecraft, he can win the championship easily. Anyway, next driver we're gonna talk to, we are gonna talk about, it's gonna be Dodge Motorsport. Dodge Motorsport is gonna have the 10, the 9, and the 19. The John Johnson retired, but they kept everything except they need to find a replacement for Joe Richards, which they did in William Brock. William Brock right now, he did have a good season with the Paper Track 5000 car, surprisingly, especially with that damn equipment. William Brock, though, he is a slow learner right now, so it's gonna take him a little bit just trying to get used to the car, as this is gonna be his first full-time season.
William Brock, he was driving for the Baby Tribe last year, and he turned some heads with his performance. And I mean, another well-known team owner, Paul Schaefer. He's known for bringing relatively unknown people who drove for underfunded teams, bring them up into solid equipment and thrive and bring them into the limelight. He did it with Rick Russell. He did it with Jack Sorensen back in the day. He's gonna try and do it with William Brock now.
Yep. Right now, the William Brock just has the potential, but he just needs to develop. That is the only thing that's going to, that's, oh, shit. Oh, man, Sean Angel has parked in the middle of the track. That's a mechanical problem.
Angel is an issue.
Yeah, I mean, Angel does have an issue, but we also going to talk about the next driver we're going to talk about. That actually just passed us. Funny enough, though, that's actually pretty damn good timing, to be fair. This is Marco Rossi here. The 10 car remains as a sprint car. Same drivers, same team. It's just new colors on the car. Oh my god, that's okay. Binky, stop. Marco Rossi, he did manage to win the race. He did manage to win the race at Yas Marina, but after that, he just flat. It's just one of those. It's just like one of those one-shot wins, I guess, for now.
I mean, Rossi, like, I mean, as hotshot sports car driver, he's had a bit of a rough transition. The potential's there. He's had some pretty solid runs, but he struggles for consistency. Like, this was a regular issue of him just struggling to find pace, especially on the ovals. But Yas Marina, that was his big day. That's when his potential really was able to shine.
Yeah. The other driver in the car is Shane Carter, which I personally think that he might be the best driver of Dodge Motorsports, which is kind of basically saying something because you also got James Dalton, also on the same team as well. Shane Carter, though, he actually got some good performances though. He also managed to get a win at Talladega. Still, yeah, it's still a shit fest, but a win still a win though.
Yeah, he certainly had some very strong runs last year, and I said earlier, like I said, Paul Schaefer, he's known for bringing relatively unknown people into the limelight, and I mean, I'm pretty sure when Shane Carter hopped in that 10 last year, you had a lot of people that would just go, "Who?" And he went and announced his presence. Like, he really made his presence felt in his limited starts last year.
Yep, and some might probably be shocked about Shane Carter not actually driving full time, but that's just the way it is right now. He just needs to do it again. And as for the next guy popping up, it's going to be James Dalton. James Dalton, though, he had
yes, the Skull Bandit.
Yep.
Love that new sponsor coming on board with him.
James Dalton.
Nice throwback.
Yep, James Dalton. 4 DNS in the first 5 races, which is absolutely horrid. After that, he won Phoenix in a very crazy fashion. That was actually back in the final lap of the race, so it was fucking intense. After that, though, he just have some average results, some good results. He's just basically there. He's a top 25 driver. He just cannot find he just cannot find that season 2 for him.
I certainly think it's there somewhere, and I mean, he's shown flashes the last couple years now. He's shown flashes of brilliance. He just I mean, like Las Vegas season 3, like that was an amazing drive from him. Didn't win the race, and it happened a few times. He's had a few of those great runs last year. He's just trying to get that big year to bring him back into the spotlight.
Yeah.
Maybe perhaps this could be his year.
This could be the year here. Dodge Motorsports. Dodge has been the Dodge manufacturer is pretty damn good for the most part. Dodge Motorsports is pretty damn good, but you also got another Dodge team to talk about, and that is the Wrecking Balls. This is the rest of the Power 7 teams. First driver to talk about it is Chris Louvier and the McDonald's machine. Wow, nice fast, what the hell? So yeah, I said Chris Louvier, pretty interesting season. He's always a slow starter in the Sim Gym series, but after that he just finishes strong. He actually almost won the 170, which is really interesting. After that, though, he finished in the top 15 in the points, which is the highest out of the entire Wrecking Balls team.
And Chris Louvier is he's coming off of a good IAS season. One of his probably one of his best year. It was, I mean, it's probably one of his best years ever. I feel like he's really been hitting his prime.
Yeah, as of right now, though, Olivia wants to leave the Sim Gyms after this season, which is probably most likely to happen. But how about though, this is basically going to be not a reconstruction season, as Basketballs always fucking do. And Olivia, because Olivia is now going to basically implement that plan right now. Next card we're going to talk about is the 41. The 41 is going to be a split call as well. This time, though, Nova and Chan are not in, but this time it's going to be 2 Junior Series drivers and 1. We're going to talk about that a bit later in that one. This is Sion Namgi for the basketballs. He's pretty damn good. He's pretty damn good driver here. Sets his first one best so far. He is a nice roll course ringer, but he's also pretty damn good on ovals as well. So I'm maybe curious to see what they're gonna do with him. Wait, there's a wreck, but we're gonna take a look at that later.
Yeah, Seong Namgi, the first person from South Korea to ever participate in high level American stock car racing, and I mean he really made his presence felt last year. 2 wins in his sophomore junior campaign.
Yeah, he does have the potential. The next driver to talk about is Chip Davidson. Chip Davidson is back in the Sim Gym series since season 2. The last race he ran in the Sim Gym series, it actually involves with Sim Gym champion Richard Young. Yes, no joke. As for Chip Davidson, and Junior, he did manage to clean up his act. He's actually doing a lot better. He's a very consistent guy, very quiet, so he's very passive since the accident.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, he's definitely been doing a solid job for himself and picked up a junior win last year.
Yeah.
So, yep, Louvier thought he was ready, so he's back.
Yep, we also got a bit of a listening report. This is Naso Subanachi here. Cavanaro, he just completely dive bombs the corner, just like Subanachi. No damage.
What?
But
well, I mean, they're still learning the new cars, getting used to the cars and stuff like that. Like, I mean, sure, it's the same models last year, but obviously new team, the teams, they have new setups, things like that. It's a new year.
yeah,
They're getting used to the changes, and trying to find their limits. And Cavagnaro definitely overstepped his.
yep. Anyhow, well, other than that, guys, let's see you guys back alive. All right, guys. Now here it comes the weird part of the team. Chica Lubia's here. That's a bit of a C signing. Just why? Why the fuck is she here?
I don't know. I don't think it's a good call.
No. And Olivia does not want to push Yoshizawa up to the 42. He's going to wait until next season, so I just think that Olivia's going to be a little bit conservative and basically just let Chica do her little thing.
I guess so. Although I feel like he could have been moved up. He does have a year of Slim Jim experience under his belt, but I guess Louvier wants him to get more acclimated with the Wrecking Balls program.
Yeah. As for the next teammate, it's a very strange thing. It's Binky. Yes, she's still here, and yes, and yes, she does have a good scheme for once. Yeah, Binky Luvia though, she got her best career finish at Talladega again. Second place though, she actually almost won, which almost would have caused World War V. So yeah, and also by the way, Binky also finished top 28. She also finished 28th in points. So, and she almost patched up Chica, which is her teammate. So I'm very concerned. And also, by the way, she also got a bit better. Because Chris Luvia is also there. Oh my gosh, someone else fucking wrecking that damn corner. God damn it, this just I don't know how's going on anymore. So yeah, Binky Luvia. Oh boy, is she gonna fucking win? Help me here.
Oh, Let's see here. Yeah, Binky. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to say about her. She's improving, but only Slim Jims. Like, she can only really work with the Wrecking Balls program because, I mean, she tried to work with Blackstorm last year, trying to run the Elite Series. She did so bad, she got her license revoked before we even got to halfway.
Yeah, that stink.
So yeah, she was abysmal. We'll likely never see her in an Elite's car again. But I don't know. She seems to sync all right with the wreck. She seems. I mean, she's related to Chris. He probably knows her better than anyone else ever will, and that's probably why she's able to sync with this team.
Yeah. Also another thing, Binky is also the fastest out of the entire Mega Balls team. Sometimes. So
it tells you a lot about the state of this operation.
This is gonna be a weird team. Like I swear to God, if the Wrecking Ball is finished in the top 7 for teams, oh my God, I think humanity should commit throw to mouth. Wait, what? Throw to mouth? Oh, that's weird. But anyway, after that, though, let us take a look at the fastest lap so far. Nick Pellicles, wow, that's gonna be a nice lap to beat. Yeah, the fastest car on track is Nick Pellicles. Passenger with 7th place, though. Interesting. Ashley Brock in 11th, that's not bad. Fin guy, the Porsche saw a little bit off, other than Milo Smith, though. And last place is not Princess. It's Henry Williams. Jesus Christ, Williams. Fucking do something for once. Whatever though. Anyway, next team! Infinity Motors. Oh my lord.
Infinity Motors.
Oh boy. Somehow though.
I'm just not. Just looking at them now is just it's just a sad state.
Yeah, so far Infinity Motors went from championship contending team now just now becoming a damn zombie by now.
They've been having a lot of budget. They've had a lot of budget troubles this year. I mean, yeah, they cut down their team. 07 car's gone.
Yeah. D31 is also gone. Kinda-ish.
No, the 31 car is still. They're still working. They still have the 31 car, but yeah, 29 gets in more. He is returning to this. He is returning to this car. He's doing the best he can. He does of course have a win to his name. That incredible rain drive at Watkins Glen a couple years back.
Yeah.
But last year's a year to forget for more.
Yeah, testing has been miserable for this team so far. Like so far in practice, 29. That's not bad by all means, especially with this car. But wanting to get towards the race pace, if he guess it more sometimes there's been times where he does have some 1 lap pace on some ovals, but problem is though, it's not a good long run car. That's the only problem though. It never's gonna be a long run car. So basically Infinity Motors is basically at shit's alley right now. Next driver to talk about is David Valzak. Yes, he is here in the Sim Gym stage.
And I mean, that's not a bad signing on paper. Valzak, while he's not a superstar, he's been a veteran of the Elite Series, which is a higher, that's a higher tier of racing. Like, yeah, he's been a veteran of. He started races in the Elite Series since 2014. He's been around for a while, and he has 2 wins to his name. Albeit both on super speedways. But yeah, he was not re-signed by Maverick for this year. Alyssa Kirby, they're wanting to move Alyssa Kirby, so they let him go. Infinity Motors, they saw an opportunity, and here he is.
Yeah, the only problem I have for Valzak is he is going to still bring his aggressive type of driver in the Sim Gym series, which is already aggressive enough, which is very terrifying. But I guess he got some more personalities here. Because why not? And also, by the way, there's been moments where he always gets last place along with the Princess Perkle, so I'm very scared right now.
He needs to get his old. He needs to get. He needs to settle in this car, find some oval pace and fast because it's not looking good.
No, it's not looking good. As the first half of the season is gonna be full of ovals, so oh boy, not gonna be a good thing to do.
Yeah, he's just gotta get it. He's just gotta settle in pretty quickly.
The next team to talk about is a Red Bull Racing here. Yeah, Mark Cuban, maybe smart guy, but goddamn, I have no idea if he's gonna fix his problems or not. But we just gotta wait and see here. This is and after that, he just said he could walk away. He doesn't seem to give a rat's ass. But how about though
and I mean with good reason.
But how about though they did manage to sign Sammy Fitzwater. Yes, that's a shock sign and a half. But
I mean, I don't know. Fitzwater's hasn't had the best of cars in his career. He must have seen something in the Aussie.
He must have seen something. So I know Fitzwater seems to be pretty okay right now. He's trying to get used to this car right now. But he's not no Nick Perkins, not right now, unless he pulls something out of his damn asshole, which would be pretty damn interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, Fitzwater, like, he's at a crossroads in his career. Like, I mean, he's kind of been working with BMW a little bit, but they're still they don't really have a lot of drivers right now, so they're still they re-signed him, but they're still kind of evaluating his performance, and like really he's fighting to find a place. He's fighting to find a place in his career. Like, this is going to be 2018. I'll tell you right now, is going to be the most important year of Zachary Fitzwater's career.
Yeah, right here. Anyway,
he has to find success this year.
Yeah, he has to find success, but I don't know if Red Bull is going to expect. I don't know if Fitzwater is going to expect to beat this guy, Nick Pericles. Yeah.
Nick Pericles. I know. I remember back in the day when he was signed to RJ Man, people were hyping him up as the next Carl Sander. You know, like the 3-time Daytona 500 champion, just like the next Carl Sander or Norman Miller. He hasn't delivered on those promises in the Elite Series at all, but he seems to have found a home down here in the Slim Jim Series. He signed on a Red Bull last year. Bit of a, as I said, Mark Cuban saw something in him, and Pericles showed everyone why. Showed everyone, he did. Showed just exactly what that was.
Yeah, there's also, he's also one of the favorites to win the Slim Jim Series title. So about to be careful about Pericles. Pericles, he did manage to score a win at Oxford. So Pericles is a championship contending driver. It's just that he just needs all the damn luck. Because Red Bull loves to the car loves to do things on his own.
Yep, he's looking better than ever though. This could be a big year for him.
Yep.
Especially since this is his season contract year in the Elite Series. So this could be a huge opportunity for him to find his true calling.
Sorry for another mechanical problem. Mechanical problem. This is Arkansas team. This is Pontiac here. Pontiac is a very small team here. They managed to do expectations, at least somewhat. But however, this is Arkansas team. The rookie.
Pontiac's a manufacturer. They're a growing force, and they've kind of stepped back from the motorsport scene. That company, they've not been, as a car company, they've not been doing a lot last few years. But they're a growing force in the motorsport scene again, and the automotive scene. They got a brand new Firebird. And then you see they're running this year, and like we're getting to Alex Constantine. Remember him?
Yeah.
If you do not, he was a sub last year. He stepped into the zero when
Peter
Sparrow was released.
Yeah.
And he immediately proved that he had a lot of potential with a fantastic showing in Grand Detour.
Yeah, he did. The only problem for Constantine though is that he is not the best qualifier. Holy crap.
That's his weakness.
That's his
He
weakness.
struggled- Well, it's been very clear that Constantine, he struggles in qualifying. He has a lot of race pace.
Yep. And then after that, though, we also gonna go to the next team. Next car. This is wow, that is close. This is Tommy Turbo in the 4. This is a split car. Shared between Tommy Turbo and rookie Tyson McLean here. We're gonna get to McLean in a moment. This is Tommy Turbo. He drove for the Baby Drive 5000. And shared the car with Brock. But this time though,
he drove for the Baby Tribe's ill-fated 22 team. Found a new home in the 4, albeit just jumping from one split car to another split car. But hey, an opportunity is an opportunity.
Yep.
And he's got, and this is another driver of potential. Had some great showings in the 22 last year.
Yep. As for his split car teammate Tyson McLean, I have no idea who the hell he is. Be fair. Yeah, but
Tyson McLean. He's late model guy. I think he runs part-time in the ARA Super Late Model Tour, although I think he's mostly done local racing. Still very young in his career. He's 20, so yeah, very very young prospect, and they must have just found him at their local track, and they saw he must have been doing well, he was doing well, and they must have saw potential in him, and it's certainly a risky proposition putting McLean in a Slim Jim Series car, but they took this exact same risk with Henry Williams and Chris Dodd, and it worked out pretty well for both of those two.
Speaking of Chris Dodd, we're gonna go to him right now. Chris Dodd, and actually pretty good right now position. Chris Dodd, he actually has a lot of promise, but holy shit, the luck is just kills him. Like my goodness, he could have got some top 15, or at least some top 20 finishes.
Yeah, that was just the theme of Dodd's campaign last year. But lots of good runs. He has a pole to his name, so he'll be running Tabasco Shootout later. He'll be running Tabasco Shootout in a couple weeks. Yeah, this could be a big year for him. I could see he's rookie stripes. He's able to take off the rookie stripes and really show everyone what he's made of. Now he's run the Slim Jim circuit for a year. He's got more experience now.
Yep. He is also, I believe, the oldest driver in the team at the age of 24, 25, 23. I'm not so sure.
Like early mid 20s.
Yeah.
He's still that's still pretty young.
Very young. Pontiac is basically the youngest team in the grid, which is actually pretty interesting. But Dodd is going to be emerging as the leader and basically going to try to pull the flag the best way he can and trying to get support from his teammates. As for the next team we're going to talk about, it's going to be Nexus Motorsports. Yes, Nexus Motorsports. Very, very interesting team here. They did all right, but they just didn't have repeat what they did 2 years ago. But they still got James Shelley here in the 66 car here. Shelley actually got a name to his name at Chicagoland. But after that, he just keeps on getting like Don. He just keeps on getting bad luck. That's all I can damn say.
Yeah, he's certainly going to be helping out Nexus here. I do think his true passion lies in the Elite Series, though, since he's running Shell United Motors, and he's coming off of 2 very strong campaigns in the Elite Series, and I definitely feel like he's more committed to Paul Schaefer. But he is driving the 66 this year. We'll see what he can do.
Yeah, so he's also a little bit of a dark horse for the championship, so I will keep an eye on him. Next driver to look up it is that's not Sean Angel. Oh wait, that is Sean Angel, but I kind of meant this driver, Ashley Brock. She's still part of the Maverick program. She did have a pretty okay rookie season, but it's just nothing to.
It was a disappointment in their book.
Still
0 wins, 0 top 5s, 3 top 10s.
She did okay.
She didn't really perform up to expectations.
She did okay in Rookie of the Year, but it's just nah, it's just pretty disappointing. And Maverick, especially with the Will Lewis signing, it kind of basically Maverick did not boot her. They did not boot her, I say. They just loaned Ashley Brock and a sponsor to Nexus. Oh, that's scary. That's someone else just died on track.
But anyway, yeah, Ashley Brock. But I feel like Duncan decided he didn't want to repeat what he did of James Dalton. He released him from the 99. Dalton hopped in the 19. Immediately proved himself, and they just like I'm sure Duncan. He realized he probably should have kept Dalton in that car, so he didn't want to remove Brock from the program. Nexus Motorsports, they needed sponsorship, so we loaned him over to them.
Yep. Oh wow. Sounds like it's getting maybe aggressive after 70 there. Makes me a little bit nervous. Oh wow. Wow, that made me a little bit nervous. Be fair. Yeah, Ashley Brock though. So far though, she has some ups and some downs, but so far she looks pretty okay right now in testing. But we had to wait until the main season begins. Oh God! Ashley just touched the grass. That's Jesus Christ. I don't know. I think that might have been Suminachi just died. Whatever that car. That's sad. Anyway, next team we're gonna talk about it is the infamous fan favorite of PB 5000.
And we're featuring some budget cuts. All you might not notice it when you look at the cars because those cars are very nice this year.
Yeah,
they got some good painters on board, but there's some budget cuts. The 22 team closed down.
Yeah,
and also Alex, he could no longer commit to Princess, so I'm sure he wanted to keep Princess around, for familial reasons, but
it just doesn't work out.
It was costing him too much.
Yeah. Here we go. This is Jason Perko here in the Double O. He had a very cursed season last season. It was just horrific scenes, but Jason trying to do everything he can right now. Oh my God.
I feel like his mind was in an utter place because his Elites campaign much better. He was punching far above his weight in his Elite Series campaign, but that was his last Elite Series campaign. I forgot to mention, yeah, another part of budget cuts. Their Elite Series program is no more. They closed like all 3 of those cars. They closed them down.
Yep. So right now though, Jason Perko, all his focus is gonna be in Slim Jim, which is gonna be much better because he can do some more performances. Since he's committed to one series, one team.
Yeah, I feel like this could be a very important year for him, and it could be a big year for him because he's shown a lot of potential in the past. I feel like if he has some good runs, he could catch the attention of some big teams. Maybe find himself a solid team for next year, and I was like, this is an advertisement year for Jason.
Yeah, basically. And next driver to look up is Alex Perko. Yes, no joke. You did notice that Jason and Alex are 40 and 41st. That tells you that this car is absolute dog crap. Yep, this is Alex Perko. He's going to go out car, so get top 10. Kids can eat free, but it's be fucking impossible because this car is difficult and Alex is behind the wheel. Which
Alex he's just not done well.
Yeah,
just at all.
That's all. Okay, next.
He needs to work on it, but then the 55 is a pretty interesting situation.
Oh fuck! There's a major wreck.
Oh dear.
There's a major wreck. We had a major wreck here. This is David Valzak here, trying to make a move, but however, he hooked the 20, destroyed Fitzwater, and after that, Fitzwater got some minor contact. Jason actually wasn't involved, and yeah, that is a major wreck already. Oh no, there's more casualties. This is a completely different one. Oh, Don got a little bit too comfortable there, and that's why this did not work out. Wow, what the hell is going on with this series again? Well, yeah, guys, welcome back to the Sim Gym series. Yeah, I'm very happy right now. Anyway, back to Alex Perkle here. Alex Perkle, he's just gonna chill. He like Chica, he's just gonna damn chill. That's all. Just have fun. And just do whatever he wants to damn do. That's it, really.
Ryan Cooper. Interesting. It's an interesting thing with him.
Yeah. Here's Ryan Cooper.
Yeah, let's jumping to that 55 car. Ryan Cooper. This could be rough. He was released. He was released from the 8 team last year, mid-season. He could go down as one of the biggest. He probably went down as one of the biggest busts we've seen in quite some time.
Yeah.
He's still here.
But however, he's in a pretty crappy team. But
he's got some experience now. This is his chance. This is his chance to prove all the doubters wrong. Show he can drive at this level. It's crucial. Make it or break it.
Make it or break it.
Ryan Cooper.
Anyway, here, the next team we're gonna talk about is Boost Autosport. You might be wondering why her boosts are so damn low, even though they do okay in the junior series. Well,
no, it's because they're new.
Well, they knew.
They've not raced.
Well, they knew. First of all, and second, they kind of bought out the Keyblade Riders car, so yeah, they kind of use those points as well. So
yeah, like they're new, but they're not at all anyone to count out. Like Dean Phillips, he's run a successful IndyCar team for a good few years. He works with Ford pretty closely, and obviously Maverick wanted a team with Ford connections, so they called Dean Phillips. And he's been made into the stock cars back in 2016, and he's starting to build Ford. Bought Keyblade Riders, and now they're a satellite team to Maverick, and they've brought in and driving the 28 right now. This is one of their hot prospects. He's not a young prospect, but he's a prospect. Greg Marshall in the 28.
Yeah, Greg Marshall. He actually had a very good rookie year. He actually won Rookie of the Year, which is basically the last person to even know about. Violet Smith, watch this. You face against a 2005 champion.
Yeah, the thing is, Greg Marshall actually has a very big racing pedigree. He is actually he's actually the youngest Gatorade Series champion of all time. He won a championship in 2005 at the age of 17. He jumped to the Cup Series in 2006. Didn't have the best of Cup careers, although he did run of American Eagle Link for a long time. Maybe the reason why a lot of people hadn't heard of him for a while, though, is because he actually hadn't raced the last 3 years before the previous season. He was just working as a test driver for Maverick, but they brought him up. They brought him up last year. He showed everyone exactly what they were missing, and Marshall, very, very passionate man. He's in his early 30s, but the passion for racing is still very much there. So they threw him in there, and I'm sure he won't disappoint.
Yep. He's also a bit of a dark horse championship contender, I feel. So it's a bit of a bold statement, but you may never know. He can surprise us. The next
he gets dark horse championship contender.
Burnt Foster here. Oh my God, I swear to fucking God. He's 7th on the board. I swear to gosh. Okay, Burnt Jr. has 4 damn surprises. He surprises in season 3, season 4. He's pretty okay. He got some little moments, but for some reason, this year, is this gonna be it? Are we gonna see Kip Burnt Jr. winning a championship?
I don't know, but this is the best he's ever looked. I don't think anyone's expecting it, especially since, like I said, he's not the youngest. I mean, he's not super old, but I was like, I think he's he'll be turning 30 soon, but I was like, I think he's like 29. I think he's 29 this year, but he's been incredibly quick this year in testing, and Apparently, he and Boost have just been clicking very well.
I know, yeah, yeah. He also got top 10 odds, as like to be the champion. Like that's how ridiculous this is. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, I don't know what's going on anymore. This series, man, like this is just a specialty of this series. Oh, look at that move! He's not roaming, and he's doing this. Really? Really now? I don't get this team anymore. Like, I don't fucking get this guy anymore. I just don't. Anyway, let's just go to a much tamer, too much tamer guy. This is Luke Trigger. Yep, he left Manson for Boost now, and just in his very bright car, which is very damn noticeable. Yep, Luke Trigger though.
Luke Trigger was not retained by RJ Manson Racing last year. He did get a win. I was like, he's had a bit of a... Luke Trigger, he's a legendary short track and late model driver. Like late models and like open wheel modifieds. Like, he is absolutely legendary on the short track scene. His transition to stock cars was a bit rough, but he's had his bright spots. Has 2 wins in his career, and he'll be driving full time with he's actually once again going to have a shot at a full time ride here in the 98.
Yep. It kind of looks like Trigger, as always. He really loved the short tracks. As the Sim series, put some more short tracks. So maybe expect Trigger to win maybe at least one in those races.
Yep, Trigger always a threat on those short track races.
Yep. And then after that, though, that's all the current teams we had. But now we got 2 new teams. Yeah, no shit. We actually got 2 new teams. Here we go. We got next team. This is Okumura Motors from Japan, running these Subarus. Yes. I don't know about this team, but they are pretty good right now in testing. Yeah,
brand new factory operation. They've got a lot of the testing data that's the Subaru Racing team had when they were running the 170, and that's obviously been helping them immensely.
Yeah, and the driver under the wheel right now it is Kazuki Takamoto from Japan. Yep.
Takamoto, he's been around for a while, and he's coming off of his breakout year in the Junior Series. I mean, he got 2 wins, finished third in the championship. Just absolute breakout year for him, and he's getting his big shot here in a Slim Jim car, and I'm sure he's excited to be driving for a team from his native country.
Yep. Speaking of native countries, we're gonna go to another Japanese driver. Not so Tsuminachi here. Yes, he is back. Again, Tsuminachi left to go to this team voluntarily.
No, Tsuminachi was not retained.
Oh, not retained. Oh wow, good job, Manson.
No, they wanted to put Christopher Bryant in the car in the 15, but yeah, Tsunomichi. Huge. Of course, we know how popular Tsunomichi is. And I mean, I'm sure that skyrocketed after his maiden win last year in the World of Center of Racing. And now he's driving for a team from his home country. So, yeah, he's probably the most popular stock car driver in all of Japan.
Yeah. Right now though, is Akuma Motors is kind of basically Japan versus the world right now.
Yeah, and they've got the talent. They've got the talent to take the fight to them.
Yep. So we just got to see how Subaru is going to deal with they're going to deal with the biggest Japanese enemy of a Toyota. So.
Yep, arch rivals.
Yep, arch rivals, but maybe not Hamilton, but maybe they were easy fucking baby drive. Like let's be fair, let's be fucking fair. But Red Bull could be a nice little benchmark. Anyway, the final team we're gonna talk about. This fucking bitch. Yes, she is back. And yes, and yes, she is better than ever. Ish.
Yeah, remember that Dogecoin racing car, like the fan car from last year? It's back. They're trying to run this car for a full schedule.
Yep. No shit. After like 2 years, now they're here. They're now here. Right now, though, Despite all of the whole boasting, the equipment, the power, the downforce, Princess is still fucking last. Because she is that bad.
They wanted I guess they wanted a dog to advertise, to serve as their major advertisement for Dogecoin. They shouldn't have picked Princess.
Nope.
I don't care about promotion. The most important thing is a driver that can actually, someone that can actually fucking drive your car.
Speaking of the car, I think the car's dead. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Holy shit! Oh, why?
Oh, God. Seriously, honestly, all the boasting, it's like, this thing's a piece of shit. Oh, pardon my language, but,
well, I always cuss.
It's an awful car.
Well, it's a great car if you actually, put it on a frickin' oval. Well, of course, it's pretty, very sketchy.
The car just doesn't work. The car is like, the parts of the car, they don't work in harmony.
You know, and they want to try to organize that as the season progresses. Oh, fuck! That's contact! And Princess has got contact from James Dalton! What the hell is going on? Oh, wow. Oh my god, there's actually harmony. That was almost a fucking wreck.
That was awful.
That was really awful. Oh my god, that would have been a fucking disaster. And that basically sums up the Sim Gym series, driver's introduction. After that shit, yeah, that's one way to fucking end it. Wait a minute, let's do some fucking predictions. Alright there, we're gonna do Spirit Card Championship first because that's the first thing that pops up. We got the 41, the 26, the 10, and the 4. Who do you think is gonna win now? Because my prediction is gonna be the 26 because 26, the 16, excuse me. Excuse that. It's not the 26. It is the 16 for Maverick. I keep on thinking of the damn last season. So yeah, I'm gonna pick the 16 to win the Spirit Card Championship because god damn it, they just got the damn lineup, and of course they got the best car on the grid, I think. So that's sad, really.
Yeah, but I mean, we fought the same thing about the 41 team last year. Like we fought about that last year. They weren't really working that well. Well, they were doing well, but 2016 came out of nowhere. However, I don't think their competition's as strong this year, so I do think the 16 will win the split card. I do think Maverick will win the split card championship for the second year in a row.
Yep. As for Rookie of the Year, we have 6 rookies of Bryant, Takamoto, Namgi, McLean, Constantine, and Balzac. Out of the 6 rookies, I personally think that Brian is going to most likely to win Rookie of the Year. He has too much talent. He has too much talent to pass on right now. Namgi and Takamoto are good, but I just don't think that they're not good enough as Bryant. He has way too much talent. Maybe not like there, but yeah. So yeah, I still think Bryant's going to win Rookie of the Year easily.
Maybe. However, Okumura, major question mark. They'd be an absolute powerhouse. And I said Takamoto, he's coming off a breakout year. His motivation, his form is stronger than ever. I actually think Takamoto will actually take the fight to him for Rookie of the Year.
To win?
My pick is Takamoto.
Takamoto, okay, so we got some 50-50 chances. That's interesting. Alright, next one up is going to be Comeback Driver of the Year. This is kind of basically someone who is basically out for the series for a good long time, who did kind of struggle, or just basically driver who actually just struggled from last year, or driver who actually coming back from injury, or from other situations. But this one's kind of a little bit difficult too because there's not much things going on. But I personally think that the driver who's going to be coming out on top may be Chris Valentine right now. Because Valentine, after the season 2 performance, it was just he's just not that comfortable. He finally got himself a good ride, good opportunity at the junior series, and after that, he's starting to thrive, and he's actually back on top again. Nicely prepared as well.
Yeah, I mean, Valentine, like, the dude won, like, 3 junior races last year. He's on fire right now, and, like, Manson, they've got such a strong lineup. They picked some absolutely fantastic drivers. I can't really see myself arguing that. I think Valentine.
Yeah, because I just don't see any other driver that actually has a comeback or not, other than Valentine, because his comeback story is pretty great right now so far. We just got to see if it's gonna fit on paper. Anyway, next up, who is going to win the team's championship? Yes.
Well, I think you know what we're all thinking.
What? Gonna fucking Maverick GP?
Yeah, it's like they've got an all-star lineup. It's the best lineup this team's had in. It's maybe the best lineup this team has ever had. And as long as everyone's working together well, I mean, 4-car team of people with this much talent and ability, just as long as they can work together, I don't see anyone being able to put a challenge to them.
Yeah. As for maybe the biggest challenger might be Hamilton. Maybe S3 if they actually get some consistent results. But I personally think that there's just that Maverick is maybe just too much. Anyway, next up, manufacturers, because we don't really discuss this too much, but manufacturers is pretty important sometimes. Just trying to show that it's trying to say our shit is better than yours. And so far we got Chevy, Dodge, Toyota, Ford, Porsche, Subaru, Pontiac, and the Doge one.
They're not winning.
Yeah, the Doge one. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, we actually have 8 different manufacturers. The best manufacturer is manufacturer will be a bit different. If we're gonna go by top 2 finishers. Not like the old system. But yeah, so yeah, I basically personally think that even though the Chevy is in strength and numbers, I personally think that Ford is going to win it all. They actually have a good base where they cannot compete for wins. The key brake rider is no longer there. They basically holding Ford back, and I personally think that Ford is going to win the manufacturer championship.
That's certainly a very good pick, but I am going to go with the manufacturers headed up by their arch nemesis. I am gonna say Toyota manufacturer. Like Hamilton and Red Bull, they've been looking so good in testing, and like those, like, I mean, you've seen Hamilton. They are, I mean, they have a smaller team, but it's such a focused operation. Like they are in harmony. Like Hamilton, they're gonna be tough to beat, and I think they're gonna be a huge challenge for Ford to overcome. Despite the strength of their program, I do think it's gonna be a big challenge.
Does this
Ford overcome them?
Does this mean that if Toyota wins if Toyota wins the manufacturer championship, does that mean like Baby Tribe kind of wins as well because they have Toyota? Oh lordy lord! Wow, Jason's in last. That's just terrible. God damn that car shit. Anyway, let's go to our final pick, I believe. The Drivers' Championship. Anyway, me and our fellow here on the booth, we're gonna have our top 5 picks, and we're going to show, and we're also gonna tell who I think who we gonna think that's gonna win the championship out of the 5 drivers we're gonna pick. So I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna let William to go first right now because I have enough. Because I'm tired of talking, and I need to rest my throat a little bit.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm honestly like I can't leave out Maverick. They've got such a top-notch lineup with amazing cars. They're going to be major factors. I think 3 of their guys are going to be in the top 5. Cyrus Laterza, Will Lewis, and DJ Curtis. They're all going to be up there. And, Sean Angel, Sean Angel's definitely going to be a factor for sure. I'm going to put him up there. And, man, I think Pericles, like, they're both looking very strong. Like, but I feel like Pericles is syncing a lot better with his team, so I'm gonna say my number 5 pick is Pericles.
Yeah. So number 1 is out of the Mavericks. Who do you think?
Out of who would I think?
Yeah. So
I was like, ooh, that's a tough choice. DJ's been on an incredible run. Like DJ is on an incredible upswing of momentum. But Cyrus, he's dragging off rage. He wants redemption. I honestly and we know how good Cyrus is on ovals. This is probably gonna bite me in the ass later, but I'm gonna say Laterza redeems himself and wins the championship.
Laterza, that's an interesting pick.
It's gonna be very tight up there.
Very tight. Yep, Laterza again, runner up though. He could go for the he could go for his first Sim Gem Series championship. As for me, number 5 is gonna be right in front of Laterza, the thing guy. He does have the talent, but he just needs the harmony. Once he gets the harmony, that team is just powerful right now. Not Princess. Princess fucking sucks. Number 4 guy is gonna be next Pericles. Pericles again though, same. It's kind of the same name as William, but I would still believe that Pericles is he actually is clicking right now, especially for this season right now. Number 3 is going to be oh boy, Will Lewis. I feel. No, man, I don't know. Maverick is kind of shaky sometimes because I don't want him to choke again. But I think number 3 pick is going to be Sean Angel. Again, Sean Angel is pretty damn freaking good right now. But yep, this basically the quest to the repeat. Number 2 pick is going to be Alan Cavanaro. Yeah, Cavanaro has been the absolute fastest right now out of basically everyone. He's even faster than Angel, but knowing Angel, he can pull some rabbit out of his ass. But again though, Cavanaro is a pretty good bet on. But again though, the consistency needs to show up though. But finally though, I think the best bet to win the championship is gonna be DJ Curtis. Yeah, DJ Curtis. He actually has the bigger momentum right now. He went from basically a shitty team of the Keyblade Riders, Sprint Car and Maverick, won a Sprint Car championship, including 2 wins, and now basically driving full-time in the Sim Gem series with Team Maverick. Not Team Maverick, Maverick GP, excuse me. Yeah. So I personally think that DJ Curtis, with all of the momentum going now, is going to be a Season 5 Sim Gem series champion.
So we're both in support of the Maverick boys.
Yeah, we are. We both are supporting the. Yeah, we are basically supporting the Maverick, but although he picked Laterza, I picked Curtis.
Yep.
Well, me though, I don't give Maverick too much love and actually in the fucking money order, except for Laterza, because god damn it, he's gonna fucking choke. I feel. But let's just hope that that's not gonna happen. But anyway, guys, I think this is basically the end of the preseason show here at Arkansas Speedbowl. It's a pretty interesting session. We're seeing a couple of things happening. I don't know why it happens, but it's awful sometimes. Well, anyway, guys, they'll get ready to end. They get ready to end in the next in a minute or 2. Anyway, guys, this is basically it for now. Stay tuned though for Las Vegas. We are going to go to the Tabasco Open, where every driver in the series that did not make it to the Tabasco Shootout is going to be in the Tabasco Open. Whoever wins will basically transfer over to the Tabasco Shootout. Winner take all. Anyway, guys, I have been Kazigo here.
I have been Rocket.
Anyway, guys, I am going to see you guys at Las Vegas. And guys, ta-ta for now.
Until next time, take care.